Hey there. So after checking out karting in Automobilista 2 and then looking at it in Assetto Corsa, I mentioned rFactor 2, and I thought it would be fair for us to take a look at what rFactor 2 has to offer. In fact, they really put significant effort into developing karting in the sim. In fact, they have packs that you can buy that have 10, I think, total tracks and 5 karts that you can do esport level competition with in rFactor 2. It was originally part of the sim design, and they had to do it as a follow-on action to release it, which is kind of interesting. So having said that, I am loading up what I had purchased some time ago, bunch of the karting stuff that they had made available. I believe it's been updated since I installed it, and I did not go and buy updates. I know it's been updated since I bought it, and for better or worse, we're going to experience it as I have it on my machine. And if it's good, it can only be better if it's the newer stuff has interesting updates. So this is at NOLA MP Kart Track E, which is decent design. It just looked pretty, so I picked it. And I'm in a Junior Kart, 125cc Junior Kart. And let's drive. Got this set up to be a rolling start. I was disappointed when I realized our Assetto Corsa still does not support rolling starts. Apparently there is a plugin for Assetto Corsa that supports rolling starts, but the links to it appear to be broken. So no rolling starts in Assetto Corsa, which is really interesting. So that standing start idiocy with AI, that was part of the problem, is that half the field just didn't move when the lights went out, and so it was goofy. I did a follow-up race after the one that I recorded for last night's video, and I just sat there and waited for the carts to take off, and 2 of them never got off the line. And I went around those and had quite a race in the back of the field. I moved from, I think, 9th, 10th or 9th, up to 7th by the end of the race. So it was quite a good race, better than what I recorded last night, which was unfortunate, but I had already published it, so wasn't worth redoing it again in Assetto Corsa because I showed what I needed to show, which was the capabilities of the karts and how it looks. But you see here, rFactor 2, this is nice, right? Looks really, really good. A lot of effort's gone into building believable karts. The track is really, really nice. And karts behave similarly. We'll get up to speed and we'll talk a little bit about the handling characteristics. The thing that I've never liked about rFactor 2 is something that people complain about with Automobilista 2, is, you know, the karts especially are just really overly slidey, and I don't know, it doesn't feel quite right.
Green flag, go, go, go.
Boomer start. So, not as connected to the kart as I was in the other 2 titles, so 4-speed back isn't quite as good. I can't feel what the kart is doing at all, which makes for more difficult drive. It is fun, though. Eh. AI is much better. I was in a practice session and I was the fastest kart, or second fastest, I guess, after I let them run for a while without me. And but they drive really, really well. Good defensive lines, believable. They're racing each other. Gotta get around this guy. Damn it. Not gonna do it making mistakes like that. Always hated the spotter or the engineer on the radio in rFactor 2. He just sounds, I don't know, too howdy-doody-ish. There's a smoother way to do that turn. I don't like the way the karts rotate in rFactor 2, so... That was better. Felt better, anyway. That was not good. All about smooth application of inputs, like in any momentum car, actually, which is one of the reasons I like karting so much. Is it reminds you how to drive momentum cars. So if you if you like driving MX-5s, for instance, or GT4s. Ah.
That was a 47.15.
Guess my racecraft is showing.
That was a 45.26.
I can catch them, I just can't figure out a way past them.
That was a 45.48.
It's a little dodgy. Okay.
45.67.
It's the race end. Where is it? So that's rFactor 2 and karting. A little bit more disconnected from the whole deal, but interesting nonetheless. I don't like the slidey nature of it, and the force feedback is definitely not in the same game as Automobilista 2 or Assetto Corsa, but it was still fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and it was worth the time. I hope you found that too. I'm sorry for kind of going off on a tangent and getting overly excited for 3 videos in a row on karting, but it's a raw, pure form of motorsport that you don't see a lot of videos on, except when something weird happens, like Automobilista 2 releases a big patch that solves a lot of karting problems in their title. So that got a lot of people kind of doing some karting stuff in that particular title. But there's a lot of karting out there. There are also some specific karting titles out there that exist that are dedicated solely to karting. Haven't tried any of those, and I don't intend to. I just wanted to kind of give this a go, looking at the sims that we all kind of know, sometimes love, and oftentimes use. And hope you found it useful. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.
Spaß mache Rennsport.